What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. It's Danny and another episode of Street Smarts, because if we're gonna be for the streets, we're gonna know how to navigate them. All right, so this was another impromptu video because I'm just sitting here. I'm just like, oh, I have things happen in my day-to-day and then I want to talk about it. Don't mind the fact that I'm looking dusty, because ironically this video, a part of the topic is going to be just allowing yourself to be expensive and getting used to being spoiled, especially when you are a people pleaser and a giver and you're not used to these things, because I think this is so important in the industry. When you go in as a people pleaser and somebody who's not used to people spending money on you, it changes the game. You have to be so careful because the bums will take advantage. And I never really thought about this and I processed this until I got expensive, and now I like being spoiled. Like, I wasn't like this before. I get it. The girls who get it. The girls who don't. I was one of the girls who didn't get it, and now here I am and I get it, trust me. Whew. Anyways, I know I'm not looking too expensive right now, but I just got back from vacation. I literally just got back from the gym because I'm about to start working out every day if I'm able to. I realize I don't work a traditional job, so there's no reason for me to not be hitting the gym for at least a 30-minute session per day. About to get right. Hold up, wait. We about to get right, okay? Like, we working on it, all right? Whew, I'm motivated. I got my little protein shakes that my friend inspired me, and I'm about to hop in the shower. I'm gonna redo my hair. I wanna go get my nails done. I'm about to go get a pedicure, all right? Summer and spring vlogs. Oh, damn. I'm talking about spring vlogs. I never made it. When does spring start? That's crazy. That's how you know your girl was on vacation. I'm talking about spring vlogs. Like, spring is not in less than like 20 days. So I think I'm just gonna jam pack the next month with the lovely spring things to do and upgrade my lifestyle and keep upgrading and evolving myself. Anyways, about to go get my toes done, and I'm about to start dropping some feet content on the hub and maybe piss off the pussy people for a little bit, because they pissing on me. The free pussy people are starting to piss me off. I'm telling you, y'all ruin it for everybody. So I just wanted to give a little update first off, and then I want to talk about how you just have to get used to being expensive. Whew. Things are going well. The premium social media, if you haven't seen that video, that really saved me. Like, that saved your girl on vacation. That's about to save your girl again with rent. Like, having people pay that one-time subscription. Who, and I know you're thinking like, okay, well, weren't you just talking about being expensive? Why would you only charge a one-time fee? I've been pushing people to my OnlyFans to big purchases and letting them know if you make a purchase there, I'm gonna be sending you bonus content. I let people know I have a sticker system. Everybody's name's in a book, and you get stickers every time you do a show or make a purchase with me. So I'll make sure I'm sending you the good stuff. I'll mark your username with emojis and let you know if you were on Big Dick Energy or not, or let myself know. So when I send stuff out, I'll still send stuff out to the general people that paid the one-time fee, but I am exclusively sending out more goodies and better goodies to the people who are showing me support consistently. Because y'all thought that $25 was gonna stretch for how long? For life? No, baby. No. That being said, I also got more strict. So with my social media, I have a lot of people lingering, and I'm not trying to be offensive. I have so many people coming to the social media to show off bummy behavior. And I'm not saying if you don't have it. I understand that. I have people telling me, hey, things are tight. I don't have it right now. I'm down bad. That's fine. Baby, do you know how many screenshots I have? My account used to be in the negative. Do you know how many negative bank screenshots I have? So I do what I do. No judgment passed, no shame. Thank you for letting me know. I will wish you on your merry day. I have no type of harm or malice in my heart to feel any type of way towards that. I'm talking about the people. I just had one that come to my social media with pride, y'all, with pride. And they're like, oh, you know, I'm not trying to pay. I had somebody just now, they're like, you know, I came from the hub, so I'm not trying to pay. And I assumed they were making a joke. So I made a joke right back. I was like, yeah, I noticed a lot of people from the hub, not everyone, but I noticed a lot of them have no intention of helping me keep an apartment over my head and making sure I'm in a good mood to play in the first place and continue to provide content. Yeah, I noticed that. Yeah. But have a great day. Thank you for letting me know you're not trying to pay. Like, they will say it like, I have it, I'm just not giving it. But I love your shit though. I'm like, listen, the compliments, thank you, have a great day, continue on. The I don't have it, I respect it, have a great day, continue on. It's the I have it, I refuse to give it to you people, then leave. So I got really funny earlier because I thought I was just hilarious. And I posted on the main story because I have have so many people who say they don't want to stay. They won't remove themselves, so I have to go in and manually remove everybody by username. Even though if they remove themselves first, it's easier because I can just press the X by their name. Anyways, I have to go and manually remove them and do this whole thing. I posted on the story because a lot of them like to watch the story, but they won't open my message. By the way you can do that on this premium social media, if you click a username and you like hold it and slide the message to the right, you can actually slide it all the way, but don't open it. Don't push it to the point where the message pops up. A lot of people know this, some people don't. You can actually see what they said and then swipe back so it looks like you never read the message. And that's what people do. So I know people are doing it to me because I do it to them. And then they'll go watch the story waiting to see some free content. So I just made a private story for members only. Anyways, that being said, so I have them watching the story and lurking but not replying to the initial like, hey, would you like to join and become a member message? I'm like, y'all are just, I'm not even gonna say irritating, it's just annoying behavior and it's like juvenile almost. I posted on my story earlier, I was like, hi, for any non-members, please do me a favor and remove yourself, broken heart emoji, if you choose not to stay or you do not want to proceed. Otherwise, I will be sending out random dick pics later for my own personal amusement. Have a great day. Tell me why all of a sudden everybody, oh, there's a reaction and response now. That was funny. Nobody wants to exchange dick pics. Like, but you sitting here lurking for free content for me, one of your favorite females on the earth. I'm just like, anyways, that was something I did. Whoa. But the social media's been great. Like, that's honestly been my favorite so far. Cam's still coming through. It slows down sometimes. I still have people doing shows and stuff. And like I said, I really got blessed before vacation on some big energy. And I noticed like the more people spend, it puts it in, I'm not trying to compare. I don't want anybody to compete. I'm not trying to pit anybody against each other with their coins. I just noticed that when you start touching big money, all of a sudden the very small amounts are the people who had you doing the absolute most. For average amounts or anything like that, it gets put in perspective. When you see people or you become a person that starts receiving $10 here, $25, $50, when it starts hitting, and it's not always consistent, I'm not saying I'm making money bags every day, I'm just saying every once in a while your girl gets blessed and I'm grateful for that. When you start seeing that, all of a sudden the small amounts get put in perspective. You're never not grateful for it. I'm always grateful. I say thank you for every time somebody tips me. As long as I see it, I say thank you. It just puts it in perspective. That's all I'm saying. And I think it's because I'm just not used to being spoiled. I've always taken care of myself, except for my family, of course, they've taken care of me. I've always provided for myself. I'm the type of girl that always expected to split the check. Shit, I was bringing money for the date just in case they was funny or I had a situation at the restaurant or something. I've always split the check. I've always just bought myself what I needed, or I didn't buy myself what I needed because I was just saving money or being humble. Like, I'm so used to just taking care of myself or not taking care of myself and looking bummy because I'm prioritizing other things I need to pay. Like, I was never the like, oh, you pay me type. But yeah, so I just wanted to say, like, it definitely puts it in perspective. Before the trip I just went on, somebody really, like I said, I know I keep talking about it, but I'm just so grateful for it. Like, somebody blessed the fuck out of me before this trip and made it possible for me to be sipping on fruity cocktails and eating good food and still trying to pay my bills while I was on the trip. And that was just, whew. So it's like when I have people who milk the fuck out of the little coins they gave me. Oh, I paid you this. I need this. I need that. Babe, where are you at? I'm trying to sex right now. Demanding. I have to, like, sometimes I'll mention things as a reminder to the freeloaders and the lurkers and to the low tippers who think I am working this virtual corner for the little pocket change they're offering, that your girl can touch big bills without the same demands, guilt tripping, and expectations that the low paying supporters have of me. Like big energy, big money bag energy. Like I've seen it occasionally, and it's wild because sometimes those people spending on you expect the least. Like, they're not having the most demands, they're not, you know, you can tell when people try to like get the most out of their coin, which is fine, I get it. Like, you know, you want a show, you want the performance, you want this. Just know it's not always the most comfortable for all performers. I can't speak for everyone, I can only speak for myself. But, and I'm not saying, oh my God, I'm just trying to sit here and Oh my God, $500, thank you. Just know, and once again, not trying to pit people against each other. It really just changes your perspective. When you have somebody who bought, like, let's say, this is a real life example, bought the $25 lifetime subscription to the social media. Babe, where you at? Babe, please text me back. Want to trade pictures right now? You have any new videos? I need new videos. Are you there, babe? Are you there? I've been telling people I'm at work, because I am at work. I'm always working on something, okay? So everything is my work. All right, I'm at work, but please understand I'm still out here living life. For $25 for a lifetime subscription, you're going to get the big, juicy, like, virtual dump, and then after that, you're gonna get whatever I feel like sending. Shower videos, whatever it is. When I know you're special, when I know you're one of my top supporters, somebody that I actually connect and vibe with, you're gonna get extra shit. Like, I'm gonna send you stuff just for funsies, for free, because I just fuck with you, because you fuck with me, and we fuck with each other, okay? Ooh, people don't get the system, like, and it's like the more you get annoying and naggy with what you're not getting off of the one-time fee, the less you will be receiving. And I think for me, this is why I did the one-time fee. I don't like power dynamics and people trying to establish power over me. I've had so many issues with that in the past. I see right through it. So I don't want this, like, I'm not renewing my subscription for you next month. I need better content, or I'm not gonna join again. You're here. If you want to leave, you can leave, all right? You know you already got your worth for what I'm charging. So if you want more, you know where to find it. That's it too. And then it's the fact of like, oh my God, babe, like, you sent me a video, now I'm ready. Okay, babe, well, I got videos on my left that you can go pay for. Oh, no, it's fine. You know, you do you. Like, I'm generous. I'm telling y'all, I be generous with myself, and I understand that people are in the hub with the full-length clips. So am I, all right? Have been, will not always continue to be. I'm about to start posting the toe content for a little bit just to take a break or watermark or whatever. Oh, I understand you can find free porn, but you cannot go to your favorite person or your preferred performer and expect them to give themselves up for free. I think that is the most manipulative thing to say. Why pay for porn when you can get it for free? Because there are people who want you. That was the part I could not get through my thick skull. There are people who specifically want you, and they will pay to see you because you didn't put yourself out there in this way for free. And like I said, once again, because I don't want this to come off the wrong way, I am on the internet for free, okay? I'm also on the internet for a price. It depends on how you want to put yourself out there, how much, what are you doing, this, that, and the third. It's all up to you. No judgment passed if you're on there for free or if you're not. It's all valid. It's up to you and your business need and what you feel comfortable doing. I love sharing myself a lot for free, no watermark, just throwing myself out there because I was having so much fun with it. The bummy behavior started ruining it. I got tired, I got fatigued, I didn't feel like I was getting rewarded enough, so I pulled back, and then now I'm doing more like content for purchase. Also, this is another thing, like, if you want to talk to me, oh my gosh, like if me from like 5 years ago talked to me now, she would be like, what? Like, what? We're so nice and we talk to everyone and we're always so happy. And what do you mean? Like, if you want to talk to me, the only way you not in general, I'm talking only for the industry. I'm not talking about in general. I'm not an asshole like that. But, you know, so the only way you can intimately talk to me is through my premium social media now. That's the only place I respond. If you message on OnlyFans and you tip, you're allowed to talk to me too. And on the Cam site, I was charging for messages, but I think I might take that off altogether because, like, what do we have to talk about that we can't talk about in general at this point? So, yeah, limited access for sure. Even on, like, social media, I usually just like stuff to acknowledge it, and that's my way of saying thank you. If I've hearted something you said, a comment, anything like that, if you comment on a picture, I'll usually reply. I'm not trying to come off bougie. I'm not trying to come off like, you can't talk to me, you can't sit with us, No, it's just more so protecting your energy because people will drain it real quick. They'll go from your biggest fan to your biggest hater within a matter of like seconds. Like, they'll do anything just to access you, to try to break you down or tear you down or whatever it is. So just be careful. Like, people, just be careful. I do reply to argue. The bratty side of me loves that. And yeah, I just been switching things up. Like, you really gotta protect yourself. I see it now, why people get quiet, they mind their business. It's not even that I'm gonna get quiet. Like, I'm still pretty vocal and very open about my life and things like that. You just gotta be careful who you allow to penetrate your inner circle, because that affects your mental, your mood, it can affect your money, all right? If you're not careful, like, you just gotta be in your little happy bubble and be very selective on who you choose to let near it, because people be walking around with mighty fine sharp objects ready to pop that, okay? But yeah, I got really strict with stuff, like all these buy one get one free, all these discounts, all these sales. I have just been focusing more on how to make money more frequently versus discounting the content I already know is fire. Or if I do a discount, and like I said, I'll be like, oh, members only, you'll get a discount off of this or that, or I'll send it through you through the social media or whatever it is. Like, it just depends. But I've gotten way more careful with the discounts. I've been keeping my prices where I feel like they're fair, because at the end of the day, you still gotta pay taxes and fees on stuff. I've been limiting who's talking to me, chatting with me. I got people that want to sex all day, janking their shit all day. And I'm not talking shit, because as many videos as I have online, you know I be picking mine up too. But I'm just saying, at some point I go outside, I go to the gym, I eat, I work on other content, I write, I work on YouTube. Like, y'all know my whole little spiel, y'all know what I be up to. You see me producing what I produce, all right? So that being said, you just gotta protect yourself and your time and your peace and your energy, okay? But yeah, I don't care if I come off sassy. I feel like the bratty side of me is just like, it's not even a bitchy side, because I don't think being a bitch is like cute for me personally. I don't think it really suits a lot of other people either, or being an asshole or this and the third, or just being cruel and brutal. I'm personally just sassy, because I feel like, honestly, in this world, I feel like cis straight men get to do it all the time, where they come off blunt, they come off brash, they come off bold, and it's, oh, it's just a man being a man. But when women do it, it's, oh, she's a bitch. No, she's setting her boundaries. Like, are you okay? Why can't you see the mirror reflection and then we just have different parts? Like, why is the power dynamic so strong that men get to walk through the world, and when we do it, it's problematic? I've just gotten more strict, and I've just reminded myself that I'm allowed to be expensive. I saw this post the other day, I loved it. It was like, I am not your strong Black woman. I am delicate, I am fragile, I need to be taken care of too. And it's like, I feel like so many people have a stigma over women who want to be taken care of, but don't we all want to be taken care of in some way? Like, people will be so quick to say, women want attention, women want to be taken care of, they all want money. Don't we all want the same things for the most part? Can we sit here and think about it? I've already talked about the attention thing. Everybody in this world, almost everybody's looking for some form of attention to get ahead, whether it's from your boss, whether it's from college, whether it's whatever it is you're doing, you need to draw on attention to usually get ahead in life. But some people just use attention to their advantage. All right, that's all it is. Or they attract more than the average person, and I think people get weird about that. When it comes to being taken care of, at the end of the day, whether you're a man or a woman, whether it's mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, financially, I think the majority of the world likes knowing that they are loved and being cared for, all right? So I feel like that's another thing. Oh, I'm not gonna get into this. With me and my friends, I've had this conversation so many times. We're talking about how, like, just role reversal and how people will come after women for wanting money. But the thing is, women be holding it down and have been holding it down since the beginning of time. All right, they were getting paid, and I'm not getting into traditional roles in this and the third, but they were receiving money. They were holding down the house, they were taking care of the kids, they were cooking dinner, they were providing pussy, and who knows if they were getting any sexual satisfaction back. All right, they were just holding it down, and then the man went to work and this and that. Like, there was a whole dynamic, all right? They were providing the emotional care and love and support. And I understand there are things you just do in a relationship naturally for free out of love, but do understand that if you want something from a woman you are not with, especially if it's virtual pussy or real pussy or whatever it is, don't be surprised that women are charging. Because if you're gonna be with the partner and they were providing for you back in the day, we're not gonna talk about what's going on now. I'm not gonna comment on that. I make my own money, I mind my business, and that's just the way it should be for all women at this point, because getting messy and scary out here, okay? But that being said, like, back in the day, that's how it was. So it's like, it's the fact that like men will sit here, some men will sit here and shame and shun and bash and belittle and shit on women for whatever you do, whether you're the classy, elegant type, whether you're further streets. Like, either way in this world, as a woman, at some point you will get shat on, okay? Like, that's just the sick reality of it. By some man who thinks he's some ancient god at this point, all right? Telling you about you and your business, but not reflecting on his own. Whew. So that being the case, especially with just the modern day dynamic versus the traditional dynamic. I'm not gonna say why would you as a woman, because you're allowed to do whatever you want as a woman, but for me personally, if that was the old traditional dynamic, and I know it's not the modern day dynamic, nor do I want to reinforce it to be, but that being said, I'm also not going to just expose myself for the free. Not even virtually. So that's just, you know, it's a complicated topic to get into, but I don't know. I have so many like guys coming to me and they have that one interaction with me, because after that you're blocked. The block list right now is hefty, okay? They come to me almost bragging that they will not support the roof over my head and the business that I am. Come on now, support Black owned. My friend said that on vacation. My friends are so funny. Oh my gosh, they were dropping some gems on that vacation. They said, have some shame. Not have some shame. Ooh, we were talking about some like funny comments. It was one, have some shame, and then two, it was a Black owned business. Why would you not come support a Black owned business and then brag about not supporting it on top of that? And not even me, not just Black owned. I just thought it was a funny little thought from vacation. Why would you not go support a sex-centric business and then brag about, I'm not paying? Imagine if you had a physical business and I came in there and I was just like, can I take this? Can I just take this, please? And you're like, yeah, it's this amount. And I was like, no, I don't have any money. I wasn't gonna give you money for it. I don't know why you wanted money for it. That's weird. Well, I'm gonna just leave because there's a free store down the street. So I'm gonna just go there. Ooh. Anyways, I'm getting off track as usual because this was all over the place. But yeah, it took me a minute to just get used to being expensive, and I'm still learning. Like, I was selling myself for cheap when I first started, and I think it helped with like building my brand, but then I had to like weed out all the bummy behavior and the freeloaders and the lurkers. I've got strict with camming, because if I see you in my cam chat and I'm exposing myself and I click on your little username and you have no tokens, or you have not tipped me tokens, or I keep seeing the same usernames for weeks and weeks and weeks, y'all have been getting booted too. If I see you in my cam chat just sitting there watching, you're gone. If I see you with your dick out, you're gone. Like, it's at that point, y'all. It's at that point, because I see for a lot of the main models on the page who expose themselves, they're getting their bills paid in seconds. I know I said this plenty of times. You're allowed to put yourself on that level. Do not keep talking yourself down. Oh, I'm a small model. I just started. Well, maybe I'll just build this up and da-da-da-da-da. You can get strict at whatever point you want to. So it's up to you. Sometimes I still have it. I'm like, well, I know if I pulled out my pussy right now, I would get paid this much, or, you know, somebody might come in, so maybe I'll do it. And that's why I make sure I have so many different like sources of income, just to make sure they balance each other out. So I never feel pressured to expose myself and pull out my pussy and do whatever when I'm camming, which is my main source of income, because eventually it's all kind of balancing out. And I would love to make more. I know there are things I'd love to cover faster. Patience, and as long as my current bills are getting paid and I can keep my apartment, I'm gonna just keep grinding at the pace I am, and then I'll change it up when I need to. But, you know, aside from that, that's for that. I just want to say that being low maintenance is not necessarily a flex, because I've always been the low maintenance, like, girlfriend, partner, this, that, and the third, where I never got used to asking for things, or if I did, I felt bad, or it was like, pretty please, like, you know, it doesn't work out, at least not for me. It does not work out. When you do not set boundaries, when you do not set your standard, when you are afraid to ask for your expectations to be followed, and, you know, vice versa, it's, oh, well, she's fine, she'll put up with whatever, oh, she'll take whatever. Like, no, I'm just not used to being the expensive type. I'm the type that I still had clothes from high school up to a couple of years ago. I was never into the shoes. I always struggled with my hair, okay, doing stuff at home. Like, I probably got my nails done like a handful of times in my life, like, probably under 50 times, I would say, maybe even 30. Like, I know my mom used to take me a lot, and I'm not saying I wasn't taken care of. I've been taken care of. Like, I've lived a good life. My family gave me a good life. I've given myself a good life, but it's always been practical. So I'm not used to like just the pleasure and profit side of the industry. And now that I'm getting used to it, people have money and they will spend it on you. Whew, child, the game has changed. The game has changed. So that being said, I'm always grateful for any amount. Like I said, I'm not going to pit people against each other. I'm not going to ever be ungrateful. Like, oh, you only gave me like $10. I'm never that type. Always grateful. Just know that there is so much more out there, and you are allowed to receive from all places, all right? And don't let people have this like, oh, I spent this much on you, you owe me this, you better treat me like this, you're my girlfriend for the week. Like, oh, I bought this, what else do I get? What's more? When's the next? Shh. Do you need me to send it back? I can send it back. Do you need me to refund it for you? You seem like you're pressed for it. Do you need it back? You can just go. Like, I've always had that energy. So don't let people, you know, try to milk the most out of you, okay? Because you are a pleasure. You are a pleasure, and you're allowed to profit off of that. But yeah, I'm gonna end it here because otherwise I'm gonna keep rambling. Allow yourself to be expensive. Allow yourself to get spoiled. Your girl's still working on it, all right? Thank you so much for watching. Stay humble, but keep your head high and sit pretty, but stand tall. Stop. Anyways, thank y'all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.